I grew up on the west side. Imagine that. I talked to you before about that. So I'm a west sider. Cedar Heights area, Mulberry Street. Went from there out to Beck's Knob. So I had a pretty good time because I went 6 years at Cedar Heights and the 3 years at Sherman, and then I finished my career out at the high school and then said goodbye. I had got drafted. So, well, I went to work at Anchor Hawken, being a shipper, and then after being a shipper for a while, I got the notice in the mail, said greetings, and it was Uncle Sam, and I left for 19 months. I extended 3 overseas to get out 6 months early. No weekend warrior, no summer camp I had done. And come back, and I got into it with 2 or 3 guys at the shipping department because they were anti-Vietnam, and I was drafted and was asked by my government to go there. So I went to furnace room. And for 19 years I was a glassmaker. I had a $5,000 apprenticeship. I'm a journeyman glassmaker. And lo and behold, in 1986, they had a cutback there, took about 1,000 people out, and along with that they took several of us supervisors. I was a young one, and I was gone there, so I got lucky and found this job, and like I told you, I started at the bottom and worked my way up, so nobody could really say yay or nay because I learned the job. I didn't want to supervise somebody that I didn't know the job, so I started out as an as-needed to learn the job, and once they posted the job, I put in for it and got it, and I've been here going on 28, it'll be 28 I think. So a supervisor is only as good as the people that work for him, and I've been very fortunate to pick a lot of them, and the custodial staff is top-notch. They'll do their job. I mean, you know, it's a boring job sometimes, but they get her done. And the maintenance guys, I've got a lot of skill here. I mean, anywhere from grounds to plumbing to air conditioning to floor towel to, I would probably put these folks up against anybody in the state of Ohio, any school district. Always been about the kids. I mean, it's a clean, safe, healthy building, and that's what everybody strives for. I mean, it's about the kids in this district. And if John Boffman put it very clear to me when I first started, he said to me, he said, Tim, he said, you're not here for me. He said, you're not here for the board members. He said, you're not here for the teachers or principals. He said, you're here for the kids. Well, I'm a blacksmither for a hobby, and I'm a gardener. I plant for the veterans. That's hard to believe, but I got 1/3 of an acre. And what I do is I take this stuff, the green beans, pickles, anything that I grow, I take to the clubs, the veterans clubs, and there's still a few of the World War II, and there's a lot of Korean that go in there, and a lot of these guys don't have a lot, and they mean a lot to me. I kind of look at it as, well, I made it and they made it, but there's a lot of them that didn't, so I'm kind of dedicated to taking care of them. Basically, I'm going to do garden blacksmithing, go visit sister, stuff like that. Just everything that, you know, get up with the guys in the morning, eat breakfast, and go, I don't have to go to work, yay!